Isaac is not okay. What's poppin', everyone? It's your boy Levi. And why is it always the characters with the simplest kits that always end up being the strongest on release? First we have Felix, and now we have Isaac. As always, this is my day one experience with Isaac, where we try to get a win with 20 games or less. Let's see what we can do. I'm just going to get this out of the way now. You see how long this video is. The build I'm going for is a 4-zone attack speed crit build starting in alley. Game 1, and boy are we starting out with a banger. I slapped on an attack speed build because based on the Lumiapedia video, it seems like he has a lot of auto resetting to do. Surprisingly, there wasn't many Isaacs in this game, like literally just the 3 of us. I got my build and settled on Cemetery Tree. Hey, this kind of reminds me of the last time I tried out a new character. Hayes video in the card above if you're interested. Yes, Cemetery is just free for new characters because I got it uncontested. I have almost zero experience playing Tonfa characters. I don't play Alex, I don't play Jan, and the very little knowledge of Hyunwoo that I have, I played Glove. Anyways, I cleared out the rest of the hunts in Cemetery and made my way down to Factory. My plan was to take Meteorite in Red Zone, but it appears that a few other players also had the same idea. I traded a bit with Shoichi, but whiffed my ult pretty hard. I wanted to camp the gate, but he made the smart play and ran around the chapel entrance. I was gifted a kill, however, when a Hyunwoo came out of the red zone. Picked up my kill and saw the meteorite had been taken by someone else, so I made my way back to Cemetery. And I was gifted another free kill that I almost threw away just because I mixed up my E and Q dashes. Thankfully, I just landed the edge of the E projectile and was able to pick up the kill. I took my chances with the Luke and was able to pick up the kill there too, and another challenger approach. Emma's a bit of a tougher matchup. Despite having 3 gap closers, she's still really hard to get onto, so I abandoned that one. The Luke happened to be the culprit with my meteorite, so I grabbed it off of him and made blade boots. I never get to use these boots, so I wanted to try them. I don't know if Isaac's at the point where any item feels good on him just because he's so strong, or just if blade boots are a really good upgrade. I hung around Alpha for a bit while it got pulled by various different people. It felt like most of the lobby that was left was here at Alpha. I whipped my ult trying my luck at the Emma fight and decided that that's just not the fight for me. Chiara ended up getting the myth roll and I chased her around for a bit. I'm really bad at counting to 4 apparently because I keep missing my W on the 4th proc of passive. I unfortunately don't get her and decide that Omega would be my next objective. With only 4 people left in the lobby, we all gathered in Hotel. Low-key, playing a Tonfa character, I've never felt so confident fighting a Chiara before. It's nice to know that you can just negate her entire execute with one button should I need to use it. Scared of being third party though, I sacrificed my kill to the wolves that was Shoichi. I knew he didn't use his ult to kill Chiara, but I was feeling confident still. It didn't amount to much as neither of us killed each other, but we both opted into TPing out and abandoning Omega. With some weird pathing, Wick gathered up in hospital. I should have figured the Barber was lurking around here, but I didn't at the time. Unfortunately, my rematch with Shoichi gets third party, and I go down third. Not a bad game by any means. Gotta love new character release days. The only time when your lobby is full of recognizable names outside of ranked. And geez, was this a ranked lobby and a half? Moo, Silverpaw, Chaos Lizard, Rayu, Hevel, Bread with Dog, Adritoma, Suxella, and the Cacao content manager, Your Own made sure to take it easy on us a little with his adrenaline saline. I'll spare you the early game again. Nothing really happens until I TP the Cemetery. Once again, we pull up in Cemetery for Tree, but this time, we finally get contested. And it's an Emma. Fun. She is squishy, and I managed to do half her health in one combo. But we get interrupted by another Isaac, so I surrender the kill to him. I did hear him use his ulti though, so I hopped on Tree knowing he couldn't contest me. He still tried it though, and I picked up my kill. And a Tree. Good start for me. Hart also wanted the smoke, so I gave it to her, and once she realized just about how much damage I was doing, she backed out. I chased her for a bit, but she didn't get away. I TP'd to archery for Omega, ignored a bunch of fights going on, said hi to Your Own, and was unpleased with the amount of characters here. Too much third party potential, so I got out and took some hunts in alley. I wanted the meteorite in chapel, but another Isaac got there before me. He did want the fight though, and not gonna lie, he did beat my ass a little bit. It's like, the ultimate is an execute baby, 4th proc that bitch, picked up my kill. Honestly, this character's damage is a little disgusting. Vance was hoarding not 1, but 2 meteorites. I used one for blade boots and the other for Pegasus. I had enough credits that I could call in the mithril, so I did that and headed into cemetery for quiver. I really like how attack speed feels on Isaac. You can pretty much get 2 passive combos off in 1 spell rotation. I TP'd the alley for Omega. There was a few people here, but they were mostly distracted with fights of their own. They kinda just left Omega wide open for me, so I grabbed my force core, grabbed a bandage, and made auto arms. Only 1 slot left to transition and Wick had just spawned. Burgundy sounded pretty good about right now. Everyone just abandoned me in alley with Wick. I don't know what was going on. When I TP'd here originally, there was a whole lobby here, but while taking Wick, no one. I'm not one to complain though. I took Wick, made my Burgundy, took some hunts, and unfortunately for Priya, I ran into her trying to leave the zone. At this point, it didn't really matter how much poke she hit me with. Once I got onto her, I could just lifesteal my health back and pound her flat. I floored it at her and picked up my kill. I personally think it's a big problem for a character that has an ultimate execute but doesn't need to use it to kill. Like, I think you've all just seen how OP this character is. All that was left was Chiara and I. I was just too fed at this point for the Chiara to really do anything, so I put her out of her misery. And yeah, that's it. 2 games. 2 fucking games it took. I feel like I deserve that for the monstrosity that was the Martina release. I expect to see this character get hotfixed soon, so play him while he's OP, while you can. Thanks so much for watching if you made it to this point. Like the video and comment how you feel about Isaac. Subscribe for more Eternal Return videos, and click the video in the end card to see my Season 7 Rozzy guide.